I'm gonna miss you.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna have any more fun. This has been the best week I've had in like 3 months.
Oh, that makes me miss Shay and everyone in Denver so much. This is Eric Dowds here, and as I work on everything from Alaska, I'm going to take you back 5 months and finish up the films I really owe you for the Diabetic tour. Now, where things left off was the video with the Garden of the Gods, which will be linked below, where the Goodling family took us around. We met the Dale tribe. I was exploring with Shay. We woke up at the Goodling family. That's where this is beginning, where Jenny is taking care of her entire family. Nora is her daughter with type 1 diabetes, and what's really fascinating about this entire tour is when you get to see someone else's morning routine dealing with type 1 diabetes. And so what was for breakfast? Well, Nora does a good job. Paleo breakfast, strawberries. What do you got over there?
Coffee cake, 2 egg things, and a blob of sugar-free whipped cream.
Right? Like, how good does that look? And so after that, all the kids got ready. Shay and I helped take the kids to school. Nice. Oh no. And then when we got back, Jenny started some low-carb baking, which was incredible. All right, what are we cooking today?
We are making almond butter blondies with almond flour, almond butter, coconut oil, vanilla.
Family favorite.
Family favorite. Throw them in a pan, boom.
And here's the proof of this low carb. This morning we had what? Donuts, coffee cake, and look at this line right now. So there's things to learn from these incredible T1D moms. So I'm excited.
Angry T1D moms. Angry.
Now, one of the subtle things that's really nice about this entire tour is that I got to learn from other families, but then a lot of feelings that came up over and over again was mothers wondering if they're doing a good enough job raising their child with type 1 diabetes. And it's really nice where they can ask Shay, who's had type 1 since she was a kid, and myself as a teenager, just to have voices reassuring them that having a mother that's this engaged, that this interested in their disease is incredible. It's so heartwarming to see that, and just give that reassurance really just makes me feel like this trip was worth it. And it's incredible because then we also learn from her, and we also get to share these kind of funny moments that all of us could appreciate.
It hates me.
What's going on right now?
Pod error number 1 million.
Now, you know, if you've been following this channel long enough, that I used to wear the pod, and so that fire beep, it's just like, it triggers a mental emotion where it's just so frustrating because that means the pod failed, which makes this situation even worse. All right, Magic Lands. Oh, we got the double fire alarm.
2 in 1 day.
Luckily, we've been eating such low carb. That's been all right, but it is definitely a concern of the system. Now, unfortunately, we did have to say goodbye, but Jenny helped soothe our sadness by leaving us with a giant bag of snacks. We waved goodbye to Levi, where our next stop was actually Shay's home.
Go for it.
Aww, goodbye, Levi!
Bye, buddy.
Now, why Shay was kind of my partner in crime for this entire Denver extravaganza is that she just moved to Lakewood like a few days before I got there. And so when we actually showed up to her new apartment, her father John was also there. And John.
Hello.
Now, John has that same relationship with Jenny where he raised a daughter with type 1 diabetes, but now we're taking that relationship, 10 years in the future where Shay is completely independent. But John was still there just like looking to help out in any single way. So he was serving us eggs for breakfast. When Shay was putting on a new CGM, he was putting on some Griff Grips cover to that. And he saw on Instagram that I was looping and actually pushed for us to connect, and that's how it happened in person. And so hopefully Shay will be looping, especially when that advancement goes to the pod. That's like what a lot of people are waiting for. But either way, while I was hanging out with Shay, something she taught me is that if you start your morning off making smoothies and you typically use frozen bananas, Shay has this pretty ingenious solution to avoid that gigantic blood sugar spike that comes from those high carb options. Shay,
Hello.
what you making this morning?
A smoothie based with cauliflower and zucchini to not have the banana blood sugar spike.
Very true.
Almond milk, berries, vanilla protein, pumpkin puree, cinnamon vanilla.
Awesome. Can't wait. Right, who's ready to try frozen cauliflower and broccoli as a solution? It was delicious and awesome. It's basically flavorless. I know it sounds a little bit strange, but you should try it and let me know how it goes. But don't worry, not everything in Denver was low carb. Shay and I decided to go downtown to Little Man Ice Cream, where we kind of just let ourselves enjoy something. I don't know, we really wanted to check it out, and they also had gluten-free cones. So if you're looking for a T1D and gluten-free account to follow, check out Shay because she has been gluten-free for a while now. And then one of those subtle moments or subtle benefits of hanging out with another type 1, since we did eat all this ice cream, Shay and I both agreed that we should go on a little walking tour of Denver to keep our blood sugars in check. Shay and I made it to REI. I think this is the main headquarters, right?
The flagship store.
Flagship store here in Denver, which is, you know, casual rock climbing wall in here and just awesome. So we're like a good 3 or 4 stories up, but this is just one of the areas, and then over there's a whole lot more, but this place is just awesome. Alright, this morning I woke up in a huge bed, like huge, and look at this space. This is a king size bed, which is awesome. So we had a T1D slumber party with Shay and Jason, and before giving you a tour of this awesome Airbnb, I'm gonna change my pumps. People are always confused because, yeah, we inject ourselves with a needle but then take it out, so hope you learned something this morning. Alright, for the quick grand tour, we got this is probably the master bedroom. Super dope, this was my room. And what's awesome is that right off of it, one, look at this awesome patio. What? But then literally this is the skyline right out here. So we are like a mile and a half away from Union Station, where I'm taking the bus this morning, and then to continue the slumber party, Shay and I shared this awesome bathroom, and then Shay's room. So
Good morning, world.
good morning, world. We both are not exactly usually up at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So she's got this adorable little desk. Nice room. What do you think of the bed?
So cozy.
Oh, I like passed out in about 3 seconds. You'll know it. And so then Jason's downstairs. So Jason, you like me waking you up at 4 a.m.? So I woke Jason up at 4 a.m. because he was beeping, and I woke up Shaylin because she was beeping at 4 a.m. So
Is that what was happening?
T1D slumber party. That is what was happening. This is where Jason had his slumber party. Awesome, awesome. And then what? So cool. So this Airbnb isn't live yet, but it's about to be, and this place is super dope. So I'll leave a link below when it's actually live. People can book it, but this place is sick. Jason, see you.
Thanks for the slumber party.
Jason, incredibly nice guy. That was awesome. And oh gosh, got stuck in the tree there. All right, Shay's dropping me off to the bus. And I got 8 hours of absolutely nothing. That's not true. The Vail Tribe actually gave me a book to read. And depending how car sick I get, I'm gonna try to work on it. I'm gonna miss you.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna have any more fun. This has been the best week I've had in like 3 months.
Shay and I just met, like, just flashback. Like, her and I only met like 5 days ago and spent every single day together.
We've been living it up.
It's like the final stretch here is that the bus will be right down here, so.
The most delightful time. Strangers.
You're in Denver, check out Shay. What's shaking on Instagram?
Yeah.
She's awesome, so. Alright, I'll see you. We'll make it cross.
Have a safe trip.
So nice. Once again, the T1D world is so nice. So, in the Greyhound and off to Albuquerque. Oh, hey Shay.
Welcome back.
It's been forever.
It's been so long.
Alright, that was a fun 2 hours. So Greyhound said no buses are gonna come. While I was in there, this guy stole a phone, and so yeah. So now I'm going to book a flight on United and fly out today at 4 o'clock. And alright, we're out of here for the second time. Jason, thank you very much. He has beat me 3 out of 3 games of ping pong.
Bye again.
There's blows.